Hey everyone, we're here at EA Spring Break 2009 talking Need for Speed Shift with Jesse. Jesse, how you doing, man?
Yeah, I'm really well, thanks.
Good. So we saw this game a few, weeks ago, a few months ago, for the first time. A big departure for the Need for Speed series.
Well, it's certainly squarely landing in the simulation subgenre with the Slightly Mad Studios' all-new next-gen engine making a debut in Need for Speed Shift. We're creating an authentic, fun racing experience.
Now, the Need for Speed series for a long time has been, it toyed with it with a more realistic approach in Pro Street. This time you guys are going whole hog. You guys are throwing your dice with the sim engine. Tell me about the development of the sim engine and how it's gone for you guys.
Well, certainly Pro Street was what a lot of people regard as a departure, but Porsche Unleashed was our first track-based, single manufacturer, more simulation-style racing game. Slightly Mad Studios brings AAA pedigree in simulation racing games, and collaboratively with Patrick Soderlund at DICE and Black Box Studios in Vancouver, we're creating a really mainstream, fun simulation racing game. Their work in the simulation style games is really preeminent, and Shift is an all-new experience.
For years, console games, simulation racing games have been the providence of PCs. We see some console sims on consoles like the 360 and PS3. What about consoles makes it a great fit for console racing, in your opinion?
Well, I mean, really just with the maturity of the console market, the maturity of the players, certainly the complexity of the console market allows us to deliver much more richly compelling content. I mean, visually, speed of processing, ability to compute the physics requirement of these cars at speed on tracks across different surfaces, across different chassis types, tires, weights, etc. All these things are, lots of calculations that PCs have traditionally only had the power to do. Now with these multi-core, much bigger memory-based solid-state systems, we have the ability to really blow out what we were previously thought was only PC-specific and deliver it to the platform systems.
In terms of the car roster, are you going for production models or more just race-type models?
Production models to start. We always have that class of cars, and it's always the way that our career progresses. It's while we may put players in high-performance cars, players always like to customize, and customization is a big part of Need for Speed Shift. So the stock cars that the players will be racing in are one aspect of the game, but then allowing them to build upon that car, allowing them to strip it down, modify it, and tune it is an aspect to career growth that we're still offering, and not only in the typical makes and models that are available in Need for Speed, but this is a more WCCC-styled racing game. So you won't see the traditional American muscle cars make an appearance in as much force, but you'll see a whole lot of new manufacturers on the roster and some surprising firsts for Need for Speed in considering this type of racing game.
Now, you mentioned earlier the focus on the driver experience. Obviously, the cockpit view plays a big role in that. What other kinds of things are you doing to make sure that people feel like they're in one of these high-performance vehicles?
Well, I mean, audibly as well as the AI, and really there's three pillars, and visually the cockpit and the functionality and all the effects of modeling G-forces and racking yourself into a wall and losing visual recognition of what's going on around you in a disorientating effect that we have. The audio as well, dragging you into that experience as the AI does, and the AI we're really battling in a bigger grid than ever before with AI that has personality and is more prone to make human mistakes because of the personality types that we're creating for them. They are fallible. They are prone to misjudge a corner and slam into a wall. They are going to lock up their brakes. They don't know the tracks as well based on their personality type, and they're going to make mistakes, causing the AI to make mistakes and thusly causing the players to have to react.
You mentioned mistakes. Mistakes lead to damage. What can you tell us about car damage?
Well, damage is another one of those attributes of an authentic racing game, and our licensing allowance allows us to bash these cars up. So we're damaging exteriors, we're damaging interiors, performance affecting damage. So there's certainly different levels of that depending on the state of the car. During the race, you're going to have certain attributes of the vehicle's performance envelope affected adversely. Likewise, we really want people to still have fun with this. So there's always a balancing act.
Nice. So Shift, when's it coming out on what platform?
End of September in both North America and Europe, as well 360, PS3, and PC.
Thanks, Jesse.
All right, thank you guys.